Smith, rounding out the outfield. What up?
You're a worker?
Did we see it's set for 11:45 p.m. not a.m. I don't know how it lets you do that, but
I don't know either. I'll fix it.
I just saw it like 2 seconds ago. So
Can you actually see it now?
yeah, I can get to it.
Okay, let me go.
And we'll get set for first pitch. Calendar on the mound, comes set. And first pitch of the afternoon is on the way as that fastball finds the strike zone on the inner half, 0-1. Curveball down and away, gets a swing and a miss, and a quick 0-2 count to start off the ball game. And the breaking ball tapped back to Calendar. He'll throw it to first, and it is in time. 1 up, 1 down here in the first inning. Yeah. 1-0 count for Calendar as he misses. Fastball fouled off, and it's now even count 1-1. Landon Smith batting for the Tigers. Breaking ball, given a ride to left field. Hudnall takes a couple steps to his left and will make the grab. And there's now 2 away. So 2 up, 2 down. That'll bring in the shortstop for the Tigers. Number 7, Colin West. And this one's grounded to the third baseman, Carrizales. Throw across is picked by Zach Carson at first base. And it's a 1-2-3 inning here in the first. We'll be back for the bottom half.
All right. Breaking ball to Timmons, foul down third baseline. And that one's going to run in and hit him. He'll head down to first base, and there'll be runners at first and second with one out. And they'll bring in the right fielder, Noah Smith. First pitch to Smith as Hudnall gets his lead. And breaking ball gets away from the catcher. Both runners are going to move up 90 feet. And there'll be two runners in scoring position now for the Stars with one away. And Smith will be in a 1-0 count. Pitch on the way, and the fastball outside, 2-0. It's now a 3-0 count as Hudnall comes in to score on the pass ball, and the Stars will take a 1-0 lead here in the bottom half of the first inning. So Smith will stand in 3-0. And this one's grounded to the third baseman. Timmons comes home. They're going to throw across. And there'll now be a 2-0 lead with two down here in the first. And they'll bring in the first baseman, number 33, Zach Carson, with two outs. So Zach Carson, the freshman from Sheridan, Arkansas, now batting for the Stars. And first pitch is a breaking ball low and away, gets by the catcher. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch to Carson on the way, and the fastball up and in, and it's fouled off out of play behind the first base dugout. 1-1. And another breaking ball outside. Same way he started the AB. It's now a 2-1 count. So a 2-1 pitch on the way. And fastball down the middle. A little bit on the outside, but taken for a strike. 2-2. Pitcher comes set, and the 2-2 pitch on the way home. And swing and a miss on the fastball away for strike three. We'll be back for the top half of the second. And welcome back as we get set for the top half of the second. 4, 5, and 6 hole batters are due up for the Tigers as Calendar delivers first pitch. Be a fastball up 1-0. 4-hole hitter for the Tigers is the first baseman, John Massey, as he takes another fastball outside. 2-0. Three-0 pitch on the way, and that one low and outside for ball 4. And they'll bring in the DH, Andrew Woods, for the Tigers. To the 5-hole hitter steps in. Calendar comes set. And first pitch breaking ball is a called strike on the outer half, 0-1. Pick off to first, and the tag from Carson is in time. And they'll get him on the pickoff move. There's one away now. Still at 0-1 count at home plate. Another breaking ball, same spot and same result. It's now 0-2. Fastball low and in. It's at 1-2 count for Calendar on the mound. And the fastball grounded to the shortstop. Throw is offline, but Carson tags him up the line. And there's now 2 away. That brings in the left fielder, number 27, Gregory for the Tigers with 2 outs. First pitch, breaking ball up in the zone, is a called strike as it breaks back over the plate. 0-1. And now 0-2 count as the umpire pulls that one. And that one will be a ball. It's now 1-2. So the 1-2 pitch and the breaking ball outside, no offer on it. And it's called outside, 2-2. Fastball low and away, and just a bit outside. It's now a full count, 3-2, with a payoff pitch coming up. Calendar comes set and delivers home. And the breaking ball is a called strike on the outside. We'll be back for the bottom half. Stars lead 2-0. And welcome back as we get set to resume play here in the second inning. Leading off for the Stars will be the center fielder, number 2, Carson Gonzalez. Gonzalez will be the leadoff batter. Landon Rice back out on the mound for the Tigers. And first pitch fastball, called strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Breaking ball, low that time, just below the shins. And it's now even 1-1. Gonzalez squares around and unable to get the bunt that time. It's now 1-2. So 1-2 count. And Gonzalez will step in. And he squares around early with 2 strikes. And he'll pull back and swing and a miss on the breaking ball for strike 3 to start off the bottom half. 1 away. And that brings in the third baseman, number 4, Caleb Carrizales. Carrizales now batting. So as he steps in, first pitch on the way, and a swing and a miss on the high fastball, 0-1. Fastball low and away, bounces on its way towards home plate, and it'll be even count, 1 apiece. Breaking ball outside, a swing and a miss. And it's now 1-2 for Carrizales at home plate. And he pulls back, and the breaking ball high and in backs him off the plate a little bit. 2-2. Fastball low and inside. And that'll run the count full. Payoff pitch coming up next. Three-two pitch on the way. And the breaking ball low does not get the swing. It's ball 4. And that brings in the 8-hole hitter, Wyatt McLeod, now batting. McLeod now batting for the Stars. First pitch and a pickoff. No tag at first base as Carrizales dives back safely. McLeod, a transfer from National Park, as he was on the Nighthawks last year. And transferred in at semester as this pitch, fastball fouled straight back, 0-1. High breaking ball lays off of it. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 pitch to McLeod. Breaking ball in the dirt, and Carrizales stays put at first base. It's now 2-1. Two-one pitch and a fastball in the left-handed batter's box. It'll be 3-1 now to McLeod at home plate. Stars lead so far 2-0 here in the bottom half of the second inning. And the fastball that time on a hit and run popped up and behind the first base dugout. That runs the count full, 3-2. So payoff pitch coming up here to McLeod. One out so far here in the second inning. And this one's fouled off by McLeod as well. Another full count pitch coming up. So McLeod squares early, and he'll pull back, and the breaking ball pops out of the pitcher's hand. And it looks like he landed a little bit funky, and Carrizales safe at third base as he moves up. So there'll be runners at the corners, and one away. And with that, that'll bring up the 9-hole hitter, the catcher, number 23, Alex Martinez. Martinez now batting. First pitch to Martinez, and that one's going to hit him in the helmet, and he's going to run immediately down to first base. And that loads up the bases as the top of the lineup comes up to bat with one out. And we're going to have a quick mound visit. We'll take a break and be right back. So with the mound visit over, looks like Rice will stay in the ball game. And hard to see the bullpen from here, I believe. Nobody warming up. But that will bring in the designated hitter, number 5, Owen Hudnall. Hudnall now batting. He'll be playing at Texas A&M Corpus next year, as this first pitch is popped up in foul territory, and it's going to land out of play behind the first base dugout. Bases loaded with one out as Hudnall falls behind 0-1. That one lands outside. It's a 1-1 count. And another pitch outside and low. Hudnall lays off of that one as well. 2-1 the count. Two and two now the count for Hudnall following the pitch. Breaking ball. This one popped up and behind the press box actually. 2-2. And we're going to take a quick break looking for some baseballs real quick. But 2-2 the count with one away. Nobody's come across this inning, but the bases are loaded with one out. So the 2-2 pitch to Hudnall. And the fastball bounces. It's now a full count, 3-2. Rice comes set on the mound. Payoff pitch. And that one's going to run in. It's ball 4. And I believe home plate umpire also says hit by pitch. A run's going to come in to score, and it's now 3-0 Stars. And that'll bring in the left fielder, number 22, Jet Hudnall. So Jet Hudnall coming in to hit now. First pitch. Fastball on the outside half. Taken for a strike. 0-1. This one's giving a ride to right center. Center fielder chasing after it. And it's going to land. 2 runs are going to come in to score, and they're going to hold Owen Hudnall at third. So there'll be 2 runners in scoring position. Still just 1 out. And that brings in the shortstop, number 9, Alan Timmons. Timmons now batting. Your score right now here in the bottom of the second, 5-0. 3 have come across. And 2 of those on the bat of Jet Hudnall. So Timmons will stand in. And the first pitch, fastball inside. And it's going to get a piece of him. It's hit by pitch, and that loads up the bases once again. Still just 1 away. Yeah, with that brings in the right fielder, number 3, Noah Smith. Smith now batting. First pitch fastball is at the knees but called low by the umpire. 1-0. Breaking ball is swinging a miss outside as that evens up 1-1. Breaking ball outside corner for a called strike, and it's now 1-2. Smith squaring around, pulls back, and he'll take the fastball low and away as that evens things up 2-2. Breaking ball, this one's popped up in the infield. First baseman backing up, and infield fly rule has been called by the home plate umpire. There's now 2 away with the bases loaded, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Zach Carson. Carson now batting. So Carson will stand in. First pitch, and the fastball popped up behind home plate. 0-1. Breaking ball, this one's popped up and also out of play behind home plate. It's now 0-2 for Carson. Bases loaded with 2 outs. And a breaking ball back behind the batter's head, and Owen Hudnall's going to come around to score. And the other 2 runners will move up 90 feet as well. It's now 6-0 after the passed ball. And it's going to be a 1-2 count to Zach Carson at home plate. Fastball low that time. 2-2 as it evens up. So Zach Carson stands in. He squares the bunt, pulls back, and a breaking ball off the helmet, and he'll head down to first base as that loads things up. And we're going to have a pitching change. So we'll take a break and be right back. And new pitcher on the mound for the Tigers. Coming into pitch, number 13, Hunter Collinger. As the Stars have batted around here in the second inning. Coming up to bat, number 2, Carson Gonzalez. Now coming up to bat with the bases loaded and 2 outs. The first pitch is fouled off behind first base, 0-1. Another fastball. This one's popped up and out of play behind the first base dugout. 0-2 after 2 pitches out of the pen for Collinger. And 4 runs have come across to score this half inning. Gonzalez pulls back. This one's grounded. Foul down the third baseline. It'll stay 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. And this one's grounded to the third baseman. Throw on the run is offline. And there's going to be 2 runs that come in to score as Timmons crosses home plate. And Gonzalez moves up to second base. And it's now a 8-0 ball game after those 2 runs come across to score. And that'll bring in the third baseman for the Stars, number 4, Caleb Carrizales. So Carrizales will stand in. 2 runners in scoring position with 2 outs. And first pitch, this one's lined to right center. It's deep enough, and it's going to bounce off the top of the fence. A home run for Carrizales. And with that home run, that puts the Stars up 11-0 with 9 runs coming across here in the bottom of the second. And now batting the second baseman, number 38, Wyatt McLeod. First pitch to McLeod. Breaking ball outside, 1-0. Fastball that time outside and gets past the catcher. It'll be a 1-1 count. Or a 2-0 count, rather. Sorry. And a swing and a miss on the fastball outside. 2-1. Swing and a miss on the pitch up and away. It's now even at 2-2. And strike 3 called on the outside. We'll be back for the top half of the third. Just one. Playing 3 at East Central. Play 2 Friday, 1 Saturday. So we'll be heading to Decatur Friday morning at Crack of Dawn. East Central, Mississippi. Yeah. No, we played Pearl River on Saturday. And then before that we played Northeast Texas at SAU. And I played Bossier that Monday. They seemed alright, but I don't know, like we didn't necessarily play all that great, but they let us come back and we ended up winning in extras. Yeah. And we didn't play that great. And so I think they're probably pretty good, but like in that region, no, they don't have much chance. It's kind of like.
We played them twice last year. They weren't that good. This is all the little things right here. Yeah.
Well, we played them. We played them last year at SAU in the spring, and we played them in the fall this year
Yeah.
down in Texas. And Melissa, they do that 5-tool JUCO tournament or whatever, and they didn't play that great then.
Yeah.
And I just don't think I have a hard time believing that's them.
Yeah.
So. New pitcher on the mound for the Stars, coming into pitch number 15, Brady Thornhill. Thornhill now coming into pitch. And the first pitch is a called strike at the knees for Thornhill, 0-1. Fastball outside, 1-1 the count. Seven, 8, and 9 due up for the Tigers right now. And this one's grounded to the first baseman. Carson has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the first out. One away. I'll bring in the catcher for the Tigers, number 35, Henry High. Oh, 1 to start off the AB. And that one lands low and away. It'll be a 1-1 count as it evens up once again. And the breaking ball, this one's grounded to first base as well. Carson has it. He'll flip to Thornhill. And it's in time for the second out. And they'll bring in the 9-hole hitter, number 21, Kobe Baker. Baker, the center fielder for the Tigers. And he'll come up to hit with 2 outs. First pitch is a called strike, 0-1. Changeup that time from Thornhill lands low. Even count, 1-1. And a called strike. It's now 1-2. That one lands low and away as Martinez blocks it and keeps it in front. And that will even up 2-2. And the fastball that time foul tipped, and it's going to get a piece of Martinez behind the plate. Give him a quick second. It'll still be 2-2 at home. And with 2 outs here in the top of the third. Fastball, swing and a miss for strike 3. And that ends the top half of the third. Your score 11-0 Stars. We'll be back for the bottom half. Welcome back for the bottom half of the third inning, and leading off for the Stars will be the the 9-hole hitter, the catcher number 23, Alex Martinez. Martinez now batting. Stars lead by 11 here in the third inning. So as a pitcher comes set, Collinger delivers. And this first pitch is lined into left center. Center fielder chasing after it, and it's going to tip off his glove as he dives. And Martinez will pull into second safely, a leadoff double. And that brings in the leadoff batter, the designated hitter number 5, Owen Hudnall. So the first pitch to Hudnall on the way. And fastball outside, 1-0 to start off the AB. Curveball inside, swing and a miss, and it's going to get past the catcher, but Martinez stays put at second base. It'll be a 1-1 count. One, and fastball that time is low and away, and it's now a 2-1 count for Hudnall. This one's grounded to the right-hand side. Second baseman is going to come up with it deep in the 4-hole. The throw to first is in time, but the first baseman unable to get to the bag. And he will reach safely. There'll be runners at the corners now with nobody out. And that'll bring in the left fielder, number 22, Jet Hudnall. Hudnall had a 2 RBI double his last time up through the lineup. And a first pitch breaking ball to Jet Hudnall. He takes that low and inside, 1-0. And the fastball that time is going to run in and hit him in the leg. And with that, it'll load up the bases with nobody out as the shortstop, number 9, Alan Timmons, comes up to bat. Timmons now batting. First pitch to Timmons on the way. And a high fastball to start it off, 1-0. Breaking ball inside. Timmons kind of backs off of it that time. 2-0. Pitcher delivers the 2-0 pitch. This one's popped up out of play behind the first base dugout by Timmons. It's now 2-1. That one lands low and away. It's now a 3-1 count for Alan Timmons at the plate. Nobody out and the base is loaded. And this one flied out into shallow left field. Left fielder running in. Runners are going to tag, and they're not going to test him as he throws it into the cutoff man. There's one away on the fly out to left field. And with the fly out, that'll bring in the right fielder, number 3, Noah Smith. And Smith, with the bases loaded, has a chance to put the Stars out in front even further. Pitcher comes set, and first pitch to Smith on the way. This one's given a ride deep to right field. It's way back and gone.
I got a whole lot of money. Y'all it for me. Bottle key popping that water bag. Jacking. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party.
Smith has his first home run of the year, and it's a grand slam that puts the Stars in front 15-0. And after that, that brings in the first baseman, Zach Carson, with one away and nobody on. And the Stars have scored in every inning so far after that grand slam by Smith. First pitch to Carson, a breaking ball, up and away, 1-0. Another breaking ball outside. 2-0 now for Zach Carson at the plate. And another breaking ball. This one popped up, and it's in foul territory. It's going to stay in play, though. And the first baseman makes the grab for the second out. That'll bring in the center fielder, number 2, Carson Gonzalez. Strike one to start off the AB. 0-1. And 0-2 on the fastball outside. Gonzalez finds himself in a quick 0-2 count with 2 away. And this one bounces just behind home plate. It'll be a 1-2 count. And a high pitch that time to Gonzalez that he lays off of. It's now a 2-2 count. Breaking ball. This one fouled down the third baseline. And it will stay 2-2. So 2-2 pitch to Gonzalez. This one grounded to the shortstop. He comes up, makes the throw, and it's going to pull the first baseman off the bag as he will reach safely. And we'll take a break and be right back. Welcome back to the bottom half of the third inning. And stepping in will be Caleb Carrizales. Had a home run his last time up. And the new pitcher on the mound for the Tigers is Clayton Hentz. As that first pitch breaking ball's outside, 1-0. This one's given a ride to right field, and it'll be hauled in by the right fielder for the final out. We'll be back for the top half of the fourth. Welcome back for the top half of the fourth. Stars leading 15-0. And Brady Thornhill back out on the mound for his second inning of work. As that first pitch is well inside, 1-0. Fastball that time fouled off. Even count, one apiece. Fastball in the outside corner taken for strike two. So 1-2 count for Thornhill. And that one's going to land low and away. 2-2. So the 2-2 pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss for strike three. As there's now one away here in the fourth. Brings in the two-hole hitter, number 4, Landon Smith. Smith, the second baseman for the Tigers. And first pitch at the knees, swing and a miss, 0-1. And another swing and a miss, 0-2 for Thornhill on the mound. Back-to-back fastballs, about knee-high. And Thornhill delivers once again. And that fastball's lined into left field. Hudnall barely has to move for it, and there's now 2 away. So 2 quick outs for Thornhill once again. And first pitch fastball outside is a called strike, 0-1. Another fastball outside, and this one's a called strike as well, 0-2. 0-2 pitch, and a swing and a miss for strike 3. That brings it into the top of the 4th. We'll be back for the bottom half. Stars lead 15-0. Leading off for the Stars in the bottom half of the 4th inning will be the second baseman, number 38, Wyatt McLeod. McLeod leading off. Breaking ball. This one flied out into shallow right field, and this second baseman is going to make the grab. 1 away. And they'll bring in the 9-hole, the catcher, number 23, Alex Martinez. Martinez a double his last time up. And the first pitch breaking ball inside, 1-0. Fastball fouled off. It's 1-1 now for Martinez. And the fastball in the outer half of the plate is a called strike 2. 1-2 the count for Martinez now. And the breaking ball outside lays off of it. Evens the count up once again at 2 apiece. So 2-2 pitch on the way. And called strike 3 on the inside, and there's now 2 outs. And after that strikeout, the lineup turns over, and that brings in the leadoff hitter, number 5, Owen Hudnall. Hudnall now batting. No shot. 1-0 count for Hudnall. And that one lands outside as well. 2-0. And this one off the cap, a cue shot, and makes its way to the shortstop. Throw to first will be in time. We'll head to the top of the fifth. Stars lead 15-0. Welcome back as we get set to resume play here in the top of the fifth inning. And a new pitcher on the mound for the Stars, number 40, Taylor Oye. First pitch from Oye is a ball outside, 1-0. Fastball inside, and it's called a ball by the home plate umpire, 2-0. And a swing, and this one's fouled up behind home plate, and it's now 2-1. Two-one pitch from Oye, and this one's fouled off as well. Even count, 2-2. Oye comes set, the 2-2 pitch, and this one giving a ride down the right field line, and it's going to land foul out of play, and it'll stay 2-2. Another 2-2 pitch from Oye. And that one outside. Runs the count full, 3-2. So payoff pitch coming up. Payoff pitch. And this one grounded back up the middle. It'll be a leadoff single for the Tigers. And they'll bring in their designated hitter, number 16, Andrew Woods. Oye comes set, first pitch. And that one's going to run in and hit him in the feet. And there'll be runners at first and second now after the hit by pitch. So the first two runners of the ball game for the Tigers here in the fifth inning. And that'll bring in the third baseman. First pitch, a called strike at the knees, 0-1. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball low that time as he gets him to chase. 0-2. 0-2 pitch for Oye. And a swing and a miss outside for strike three as there's now one away. So 2 on, 1 out now here in the top of the fifth. Another lefty-lefty matchup for Oye on the mound. And this first one's fouled off, 0-1. Breaking ball, this one fouled down the third base line. So 2-strike count now for Oye. And a breaking ball, Martinez keeps it in front of him. They're going to throw it down to third, and they're going to get the runner for the second out as a runner at first stayed put. So there's now 2 away with a runner at first. And still a 2-strike count at home plate. Breaking ball, and he lays off of that one. Runs the count even 2-2. And fastball outside for strike three. And that'll end the top half of the fifth. Still 15-0, and we'll be back. Clayton Hintz back on the mound for the Tigers here in the bottom half of the fifth. And the leadoff batter will be the left fielder, number 22, Jet Hudnall. So Hudnall will stand in to lead things off. 2, 3, and 4 are due up for the Stars here in this half inning. And first pitch, breaking ball fouled off, 0-1. Breaking ball this time, line down the line, and foul as well. Now a 0-2 count for Hudnall. So 2 strikes. Fastball lined into left field. Hudnall's going to be safe at first, and he's going to try and stretch it into a double. The tag at second base is in time, and they're going to tag him out, trying to stretch it. And there's now 1 away, and that brings in the shortstop, number 9, Alan Timmons. First pitch to Timmons. Breaking ball. This one lined into center field. And the center fielder is going to run in and make the grab. And there's now 2 away. So 2 outs now. That brings in the right fielder, number 3, Noah Smith, who had a grand slam his last time up. First pitch fouled off by Smith, 0-1. And the breaking ball tapped back to the pitcher this time. The flip to first is going to be in time. And we'll head to the top half of the 6th. The score 15-0 Stars. Welcome back for the top half of the 6th inning as Taylor Oye back on the mound for the Stars. 8, 9, and 1 are due up this half inning for the Tigers. And first pitch is a swing and a miss, 0-1. Called strike once again on the outside part. It's a quick 0-2 count for Oye. And some movement for the Stars defense. Coming in to catch behind home plate is Ray Frost. And in the outfield, Ethan Kelly now at center. Noah Smith has moved in to first base. And Jake Simmons now in right field. And a swing and a miss for strike 3 to start off the inning. 1 away. So 1 out for Oye. And they'll bring in the 9-hole hitter and center fielder for the Tigers. And this one's grounded to the shortstop, Timmons. Throw across to first is in time, but they're going to say he came off the bag. So he'll reach safely on the air. And the lineup will turn over for the Tigers now with 1 out. First pitch fastball. So 1-0 count. Breaking ball up and away. 2-0 the count for Oye on the mound. And fastball that time popped up into shallow right field. Simmons coming up, and he will make the grab for the second out as runner retreats back to first base. 2 away. So 2 outs now. That'll bring in the second baseman for the Tigers. First pitch, this one popped up as well. And Kelly running after it, and he will make the grab. We'll head to the bottom half of the 6th. Stars lead 15-0. Jake Simmons stepping up to bat for the Stars as he takes that one for ball 1. Change up outside to Simmons as well. Three and 0, or 3-1 the count. And that one outside for ball 4. Simmons will head down to first base. And I'll bring in the center fielder, number 39, Ethan Kelly. Ball 1 to Kelly to start off the AB. Fastball fouled off as an even count, 1-1. Simmons at first base will get his lead. Ooh. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball outside for Kelly that time. It's now a 1-2 count. And breaking ball that time popped up and foul behind home plate. Still 1-2. And that fastball outside. So the at-bat continues for Kelly. And breaking ball low and away will load up the count, 3-2. So a payoff pitch coming up. Nobody out here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Kelly squares early and pulls back. And the breaking ball lined in between the third baseman and shortstop into left field. Be a single for Kelly. And that'll bring in the third baseman, number 4, Caleb Carrizales. First pitch to Carrizales is a fastball low, 1-0. Pitch up and into Carrizales that time. 2-0 the count. And Carrizales, a freshman from Waco, Texas. 1 home run already today. And that one's fouled off behind the third base dugout. 2-1. Two-one count for Carrizales. Pitcher comes set and delivers. And this one's lined into left field over the third baseman. They're going to play station to station. And we're going to have a pinch hitter coming in, number 36, Jake Webster Moore, coming in to bat for the Stars. So as Jake stands into bat, it'll be bases loaded with nobody out. And first pitch called strike, 0-1. Breaking ball down and away, swing and a miss, and it's now 0-2. O2 pitch on the way, and a swing and a miss on the breaking ball for strike 3. There's now one down, and they'll bring in the catcher, number 6, Rafe Ross. First pitch is a breaking ball down and away, 1-0. And Ross, a freshman from Texarkana, coming in to replace Alex Martinez this game. As that breaking ball finds the zone, 1-1. Two and one now. Ross hitting in the 9-hole as a pitch on the way is a called strike down and away, and that'll run the count even 2-2. 2-2 pitch, and the fastball low is a called strike 3. There's now 2 down as the lineup flips over. Coming into bat, the designated hitter Owen Hudnall. First pitch low, 1-0. Another pitch bounces on its way towards home plate. It'll be a 2-0 count for Hudnall. And on 3 straight pitches, it's now a 3-0 count at home plate. Bases loaded with 2 outs for Owen Hudnall. And that fastball up and in is a called strike. 3-1. And a high fastball for ball 4, and that'll walk home a run. It's now 16-0. And we'll take a break for a pitching change and be right back. Welcome back to the bottom half of the sixth inning, and a new pitcher on the mound for the Tigers. He'll face off against Jet Hudnall out of the pen. Bases loaded with 2 outs. And pitch on the way. This one's lined into center field, tailing into right. Center fielder running in. It's going to be off his glove. And 2 runs are going to come in to score as the Stars now lead 18-0 after Jet Hudnall gets another double on the day. And they'll bring in the shortstop, number 9, Alan Timmons. The pitcher on the mound for the Tigers, Ashton Hall. Combat. He's got some juice. Pitch to Timmons on the way. Breaking ball is a called strike outside. 0-1. Another breaking ball gets away from the catcher. They're going to hold the runner at third base. Even count 1-1. One count with 2 away as Hall comes set. And the pitch to Timmons. Fastball fouled down the right field line, and it's going to tail out into the UAM football field. So it'll be a 1-2 count with 2 away. High fastball runs it even now, 2 apiece. Two-two pitch to Timmons on the way. And this one lined right to the second baseman, and he'll hang on to it for the final out. We head to the top of the 7th. Stars lead 18-0. Welcome back to the top half of the 7th. New pitcher on the mound for the Stars. Number 14, Chandler Williamson, coming into pitch. Another freshman from Texarkana. First pitch on the way. Fastball up and out. 1-0. And some more movement for the defense for the Stars. Ethan Kelly coming in to play second base as Jake Webster Moore now in left field. And Hudnall has moved over to center field as that one over the right fielder's head, and it'll be a leadoff double for the Tigers. And with that, now bring in the 4-hole, the first baseman, number 15, John Massey. Oh, we don't do that. We're not doing that this year. First pitch, or this one gets past Ross behind home plate. Pitch on the way from Williamson. This one flied out into left field. Hudnall running after it, and they're going to throw it home, and the runner heads back to third base for some reason. So there'll be one out with the runner at third. And now batting the third baseman for the Tigers, number 16, Connor Timms. Oh for 2 with 2 strikeouts so far today. And a swing and a miss on the fastball up to start off the AB. 0-1. Fastball inside. This one fouled down the line. So 0-2 count for Chandler Williamson on the mound. 1 out. And a high fastball, 1-2. And this one fly down to right field as well. And Simmons is going to have this one. They're going to send the runner home. And it's now 18-1 with 2 outs. And this one underneath the legs of Noah Smith at first base. He'll reach on an error with 2 outs. And that will bring in the left fielder, number 27, Gregory Four. Fastball flied out into shallow center field. Hudnall running after it, and it's going to get down in front of him. And the Tigers will play station to station with 2 outs. And that brings in the catcher, number 35, Henry High. So High stands in, 1 out left in the ball game. And the first pitch outside is a called strike, 0-1. And breaking ball outside evens it up 1-1. So even count, Williamson comes set and delivers. Fastball on the corner, called strike. 1-2. One-two pitch, breaking ball, well outside that time as Ross gloves it. Even count, 2 apiece. And the Tigers now down to what could be their final pitch of the evening. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. That's the ball game. A final score of 18-1. And the Stars take this one. We'll be back Friday for a doubleheader at East Central, Mississippi in Decatur. And we'll see you then for those 3 games.